I'm Jane Carten, president at Saturna Capital. Saturna Capital is an investment advisor to the Amana Mutual Funds, the Sextant Funds, and also the Saturna Sustainable Funds. We're here at the SRI conference to participate with our colleagues and peers and become re-energized about our mission and the values that have led us to investing in this way that we absolutely believe in as the future of investing for everyone.
So tell us a little bit about your products and what you offer.
So we have several fund families, as I mentioned, and we started almost 30 years ago with the Amana Income Fund and have grown that family to include 3 other funds. And some have, sorry.
So tell us a little bit about your funds.
So we have the Amana Mutual Funds, which have a track record of close to 30 years. They are faith-based funds that also are 5 Globe rated by Morningstar. They're in the top 1% of the Globe ratings and have had excellent performance over the long term. We're really proud of the Amana funds, partly because of their track record, but also because we have used them as a way to test these ESG theories that are becoming more and more popular, and for good reason. The ESG criteria that we put onto our investment screens, which started, like many, just as negative screening out alcohol, pornography, tobacco, gambling, weaponry, etc. But also now we're using positive screens on top of those that we've always had a look toward governance and have known that that's an important part of the investment process for us. We're super long-term investors, and so we don't want to buy companies that we think we're going to have to eject from our portfolios. We're very careful with that, and it's becoming part of the mainstream now with people who are realizing socially responsible investing, environmental, social, and governance screens all can play a positive part in leading to outperformance.
So this is your 5th year at the SRI?
I thought it was our 5th year. It's actually our 4th year.
So tell us a little bit about your experience at the SRI conference.
So Saturna Capital has been participating in the SRI conference for 4 years now. And when we first came, it was really amazing. It was an amazing experience to be welcomed into this group of people who have been investing in the same way that we have felt is important for such a long time, and really just the warmth, friendliness, collaboration that we find at this conference is unparalleled at other investment conferences. Everybody really shares ideas here in a way that is unique, and I really haven't seen that matched at any other conferences I've attended.
What would you say to people who are considering attending next year's conference? Any words of advice or suggestions leading up to the conference as to, maybe they want to dabble their toes in ESG, they're a little nervous about getting on board? So
I absolutely encourage anybody who's thinking about attending the SRI conference to give it a try. I will say that if you think, I'm very well experienced in this, I know what I'm doing, then come and be re-energized by a group of your peers that you may not have met in the financial industry. This is a terrific place to come. And if you're thinking, I don't know anything about that, that's probably not a place for me to come, then please come. Learn about it. Everybody here will welcome you. They have a track for first-time attendees of the conference, and everyone is absolutely welcoming, and the education experience that you can have, either if you're new to socially responsible, environmental, social, and governance investing, or have been doing it for your entire career, this is a place that is welcoming to all.
Thank you. Great. Do you feel you got everything that you wanted to say?
The only thing that I would like to say, I think that wasn't expressed because I was talking about the amount of funds, is also just the fact that through our
So
experience.
let's roll again. Are we still rolling?
sorry.
Okay. Okay. So tell us a little bit more about the funds.
Okay. One of the things that Saturna has done prior to coming to the conference, I want to start that again.
So tell us a little bit more about the funds.
Okay. So Saturna Capital has launched two funds which are not faith-based, but specifically environmental, socially, and governance invested by according to those principles. And the reason why we did that was because we had seen the track record of the amount of funds that we realized these criteria that we're putting on our investment process are really leading to outperformance, and we want to be able to offer products that don't have the faith-based aspect in case investors want something that has no faith associated. The ESG funds that we run, we have a Sustainable Equity Fund, of which I'm the portfolio manager, and the Sustainable Bond Fund. Patrick Drum is our portfolio manager on that fund. And those funds are 3 years old now. Their track record has just begun, and we're really excited about the portability of the financial screens that we've been using. So when we invest, we call it ESG plus F. And we're looking at the balance sheets of companies and their financial metrics in the same way that most value investors look at fundamental screening. We're doing that as well, but we are extraordinarily sensitive to companies that have a very long-term view and are doing the right thing and are leaders in their community for environmental, social, and governance issues. And we absolutely believe that that's going to lead to outperformance in the end. And here at the SRI conference, we find peers who understand and appreciate that investment outlook.